What's up, Haas? Welcome back to another video. And up to this point, we saw that Excel is really good at working with numbers, has a bunch of cool built-in functions, can crunch them really quick. But did you know that Excel is also really stinking good at working with strings too? Now, by string, I don't mean like the string you climb with. I mean a string as in a bit of text, like a word or a sentence. Of course, those are called strings in computer programming and also Excel. So let's go ahead and make a couple right now. So for this example, I'm just gonna write my name Bucky twice, make any two strings right there because the first, it's not even really a function, just a little cool test that you can do, is if you ever want to check if two cells are identical, then what you can do is you can hit equals and then give the names of your two cells. So A1 equals again B1, and right here, what you're pretty much doing is you're asking Excel a question. You're asking, is A1 the same as B1? Are the contents the same? Hit enter, and it says true if they are, and false if they're not. So for example, if this was named ham, and hit enter, that would be false. Now, one little thing you have to watch out for is this test, it's not case sensitive. So if you ever have something like Bucky in proper formatting and also Bucky all in uppercase letters like here, even though they're not exactly the same, it's still going to give you true because, like I said, this equal sign test to see if two cells are identical, it's not case sensitive. So now you probably have the question, okay, well, what if I come across a scenario where I actually do want to check if it's case sensitive, kind of like you would be expecting at first? Well, what you can do is you can use the function exact, and as you can see, the little details checks whether two strings are exactly the same is case sensitive. So exact, let's go ahead and throw this in again. A1, separate your parameters with a comma. B1, and hit enter. Of course, this one's going to give you false because they are not the same. The other stuff's capitalized. So that is pretty sweet. So now let me make two more examples. Alright, so for the next function I want to tell you about, write pudding in A2 and hammock in C2, or excuse me, B2. Did I say B2 twice? A2, B2, C2, D2. Kind of like a rap song or something. A2, B2, C2, D2. Check it out now. A2. Okay, getting kind of sidetracked there, but check this out. Anytime you want to join cells together, then all you have to do is hit equals, and then just like before, click the name of the cell you want to reference, but instead of the equal sign, combine them with the ampersand. It's a little symbol above the 7 on your keyboard. Now, what you're saying is, okay, the value or the data that I want you to put in cell C2 is A2 combined with B2. Hit enter and check it out. Pudding hammock. Alright, so maybe that's what we were going for, but say that this was someone's name. His name was Pudding Hammock. Well, obviously, that's not how you want to write his name. You want to have a little space in the middle, so how would you accomplish that? Well, this ampersand sign is really just for combining things. So what we're saying is we're going to combine this and this. Of course, we didn't add a space anywhere, so if we ever want to combine a space as well, then here's how we accomplish that. Add two little quotation marks with a space in the middle and add an ampersand after that. So now what this is saying is take pudding, combine it with a space in the middle, and then combine it with hammock. Now you can actually do this for, I don't know, if you had like 10 different words, then you can combine them all and it will work the same. Pretty sweet. So, actually, how much time do we have? If I have time to tell you about a few other things, so let me do something like this. Hold on. Had a piece of skin hanging off my nail, and alright, had to bite that off. Sounds kind of gross whenever I talk like biting bit of my finger off, and now I'm just rambling on. Okay, so say that you like you had an address. So my address is 45 Blaster Lane, and I'm not making that up. That is my real address. Now the city I live in is Pumpkin, Virginia. And that, actually that is a lie, I will admit that. So now we want to have a new cell right here, and we want to format the address. So what we're going to do is put, okay, this is A4, so let me just put, okay, A4, and then what was that combined thing? It was right there, and combine it with this, and I'll just hit enter, and okay. Well, that's not what I wanted, so let me go ahead in my formula bar, and obviously what I want is I just don't want everything on one line. I want it kind of like it's displayed up here, where the street name is on the top line and then the city name is on the bottom. So I know what we have to do. Just go up here and in the middle, like a text editor, hit enter. Oh crap, you know what? Enter in Excel does something else. It actually submits it. So what we need is a special character that equals a line break. So in order to accomplish this, the special character that we need to throw in there is char, and inside here put 10. Now anytime you have a weird character that probably isn't on your keyboard, like I don't know, some weird symbols and like maybe like a lot of weird symbols for currency and stuff like that are kind of weird, but you need to use them sometimes. They're in this character set. Now this 10 is a special parameter that we pass in, and it means line break. You're not supposed to memorize all this. There's like a table if you want to go check it out, see what all the cool symbols mean. But basically we're saying is take whatever contents are in A4, add a line break to it, which means pretty much the equivalent of enter, and then add your other one. Now I just told you guys that, but look at this now. Okay, well, that didn't work, Bucky. You're an idiot. This is the worst tutorial ever. Now the reason it isn't displaying properly is because the way that this cell is formatted, it doesn't support line breaks. So even though there is technically a line break in there, we still need the, actually might as well just go ahead and, okay, let's just go ahead and format the cell. Let me show it so you guys can see. And of course, check this out. It's not wrapping text. In other words, it's making all your data on one line. So once we check that and hit OK, boom, check it out. The line breaks occur wherever you have this character right there, char 10. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you properly format something like an address using special characters for line breaks, yada yada, tomato tomato, and well, oh, oh my, I'm embarrassed. So I'm gonna stop the video, probably go cry, and well, I'll see you guys next time.